And we're going to talk about inverse statements today. Inverse statements is a related statement in math. So if you haven't seen my introduction to statements or my truth value videos, please go and watch those before you watch this video, because I'm going to talk about some concepts I bring up in those videos in this one. So it may help this make a little bit more sense. So I'm going to quickly write up a statement. If the sidewalk is wet, then it is raining outside. Oops, I'm going to actually write that backwards. If it is raining outside, then the sidewalk is wet. Okay, so this is my original statement. It says that if it is raining outside, then my sidewalk is wet. That makes sense. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and write my inverse. Oh, to write the inverse, we take the negation. Now, negation is actually an important word, so I'm going to write that one down. Negation. This means to say not. So, an example. So, I will dance is my original, and the negation is I will not dance. So it's not too bad. Just throw the word not in there. Okay, so to find the inverse of a statement, we're going to take the negation of both the hypothesis and the conclusion. And if those terms aren't familiar yet, again, please go watch my introductions to statements video. So, if it is not raining outside, then it is then the sidewalk is not wet. I'll go ahead and label that too. This is our inverse statement. Okay, so like I said, we just throw the words not on both the hypothesis and the conclusion in order to make an inverse statement. Now, let's talk about the truth values of these. Okay, so let's go to our original statement. Our original statement says, if it is raining outside, then the sidewalk is wet. Well, since the sidewalk is outside, then yeah, if it's raining, the sidewalk's going to get wet. So that's an always true. So that's going to have a truth value of true. Then our inverse says that if it is not raining outside, then the sidewalk is not wet. Well, that's not necessarily true, because I could bring the hose out, I could spill my drink there. There's a lot of different things that could make the sidewalk wet, even if it's not raining outside. So the sidewalk could be wet even if it's not raining outside. So this is going to be a false. Now, a inverse statement can change the truth value of a statement, like this. However, it doesn't always change the truth value of a statement. Let me see if I can think of an example where it doesn't. If I write CAT together, then I will spell cat. Okay, so here's my statement. And it says, if I write CAT together, then I will spell cat. And that's true if you write CAT. Let me clarify that, because you always can find little nitpicking. So, in that order, together. All right, so if I write CAT in that order, so you write C first, then A, then T, then it's always going to spell cat. Okay, now the inverse, thought I had that tool on. The inverse is going to be if I do not write CAT in that order together, then I will not spell cat. Okay, now here's the inverse. Now the first statement, forgot to type down, but we already discussed that. We know this is true. It's if you write C, then A, then T, that spells cat. However, if I don't write C in A and T in that order, and look at me writing typos. So this is what happens when I type right in front of you guys. Then I will not spell cat. And since words are kind of specific, you can't have a word that's spelled CAT without writing CAT in that order. I mean, I know there's different ways that you could spell the phonetically sound of cat, and you can spell KAT, but that's not the same word. That's a different word. So you can't spell it without writing CAT. Okay, so this is also going to be true. So the inverse can change the truth value of a statement, like it did on the last page, but it doesn't always change the truth value of a statement, like it did on this one. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know. Have more videos to come in the series, so keep tuned.